Good evening. Coaching you for you. This is Coach A, and I am here tonight. Thank you for joining me. Tonight, I won't keep you long. I just want to talk a little bit about love and what it's like when somebody loves you back. And I think it's an important topic because so often we confuse friends with benefits with love. And although friends with benefits may work for some, and I'm not judging anybody, it doesn't work for everybody. Some of us want sustainable, mutually respectful opportunities in our partnerships with a future. And so, to that end, let's talk a little bit about it. I am Coach A. I am here on Facebook at Coaching You for You. I am also on YouTube. Look us up, inhale the inspiration, and put our business in the streets. It's all right. This is one of those times when we want you to talk about us. And so, welcome this evening, and thank you for being here. One of the greatest places in the world to be is in love. Not in lust, but in love. It is a warm, welcoming, mutually respectable place to be when somebody loves you back. And so tonight, I just want to talk a little bit about that and what that looks like and what it feels like. And I'm talking specifically to the ladies tonight. However, gentlemen, you are always welcome to join in. And of course, hydrating is important to me, and I like coconut water. And so I'm going to begin with a little bit of it. And if there's any vendor out here near Mercer County, please reach out to me if you make organic coconut water. I'm interested. I'd like to patronize you and share in some of that. And so, first thing I want to do before we get started is remind you again to hit the notification on YouTube, hit the subscribe, and put our business in the street. Like us on Facebook. We're here for you. And tonight, as in every other night, it is you for you, baby. I don't know everything, and this is my disclaimer. I am sharing my experience, strength, and hope. What doesn't apply, let it fly. When somebody loves you back, they're available. Not on a schedule, but they're available. When somebody loves you back, ladies, they show up for you in good times, in bad times, in between times, holidays, no holidays, birthdays, family events. They introduce you to people that they love and that they care about. There's no hiding you when somebody loves you back. And the same applies for men. When a woman loves you and the vibe is right, that means that you're both doing the right thing. There is nothing else in this world that will matter about you. Nothing. Remember that. Because sometimes we all think we have to be just right. We have to be perfect. We have to be everything somebody thinks we should be or everything somebody wants us. No, you don't. When somebody loves you, who and what you are, if you're decent and your character's in shape, who and what you are is what matters, and they will love you. That's for a man or a woman. When somebody loves you back, you won't ever have to worry about where they are and what they're doing. because when they genuinely care and they love you, they're going to try to do the right thing. And that doesn't mean that they're going to have to be perfect to be amazing. As you guys know, and I share often, I have severe allergies, and today was a horrible day for me as well as many others. I heard and saw people talking about it today. Folks have called me claiming that they're dying, their throat is burning, their nose is itchy. It's allergies, it's the pollen. We're going to get through it, so just hang in there. That's a note of inspiration for those who suffer from allergies. But let's get back to when somebody loves you back. Loving you back means that you love them and they are returning that love. They are courteous, caring, and kind. They are not perfect. So many of us fail because we look for perfection. A man or woman does not have to be perfect to be amazing. You look for a certain salary. He or she can't be too short. They can't be too big. Their teeth have to be straight. My teeth are crooked, but I like clean teeth. Um, Everything that we think we want in somebody is not necessarily what makes that person. I'll love a janitor if the vibe is right and we're clicking. And I hope that that janitor or the guy who sweeps the streets or the guy who's had some tough times in life will love me back just because I'm me. Not what other people think, but my character, who I actually am. And so when somebody loves you back, it means a lot. It means a lot, and they're giving you something you can feel. I'm not talking about friends with benefits. Listen, Birkin bag won't keep you warm. And the money that's in that bag, unless you're a multimillionaire, should actually be in your bank account. I don't understand friends with benefits. I am moving out of my realm right now, but I want to talk about it because I've heard so many others talk about it. And I heard people say, well, I'm actually very happy. I like doing this. This works for me. And again, what doesn't apply, let it fly. Because this is a no judgment here at Coaching You For You. We're talking about the difference in somebody loving you back and friends with benefits. A friend with benefits will love what you can provide. They'll love what you can do. They'll love the no restriction zone. They'll love to, I'll see you when I see you zone. They love that. There's a difference when they're loving you back and they want to be with you. I don't want to be with anybody in a friendship, a relationship, a partnership, or at play who do if they don't want to be with me. And I don't care who it is. I can only speak about somebody loving you back because I've had that opportunity to love and to be loved back. I can talk about that. I know about that. I know what that feels like. I know what it looks like. I know what it's like when at the end of the day, I'm coming home and I've had a really tough day. And no matter how silly I might sound or be in that tough day, that my partner listened to me and asked me if I wanted advice, or if I just wanted him to listen. And most times, I just wanted him to listen. And sometimes I would come back and I would say, wow, that was pretty silly, wasn't it? He go, yeah, but you feel better? Yes, I do. I want somebody that when I can't understand everything, they can help me do that. That's what I want in a partner. Now, here's the difficult part about that. In order for you to be in a decent relationship, not a perfect relationship, you want perfection, go somewhere and get it. I haven't found it yet. I found pretty good and I have found amazing, but I have not found perfection. Give people a break. Give people a break and let them live. And everything that I might love, you might not love. You don't understand what my love ship is when I'm in it. Don't judge me by what I do in my relationships. Stay out of people's business. When somebody loves you back, you'll learn to mind your business. When you spend most of your time minding other people's relationships, it's because yours isn't where it's supposed to be. Now, I know that's a tough cookie to swallow, but you'll find out that when you're in a relationship, partnership, or friendship, whatever it is, if it's making you happy and your needs are being met, you don't have time to focus on other people when somebody loves you back. But before you can love somebody and they can love you back, you first have to love yourself. Listen to that again. You first have to love yourself. And not only do you have to love yourself, but here's another tip. You have to know how to be by yourself. Because that person loving you back and you being happy in that relationship is because you are working from the inside out. And that means you're good on the inside. When somebody loves you back, they're good on the inside. They're not perfect. They're good on the inside. And so having a partnership where somebody loves you back is one of the best things in the world. Try it. Just give it a try. Give people a chance. I'm not asking or suggesting by any stretch of the imagination that any of you lower your standards. I'm asking you to look inside, look in the mirror, see who you are, and see what you need. I know what I need in a relationship. I know what it takes to give love. I've learned to respect the power, that's a quote, of love. I've learned to respect that. And when you do, and you love yourself, and you can be by yourself and be happy, you're in good shape. So that when the person God has for you, brother, finds you, you'll be ready. Sister, when he finds you, you'll be ready. And let him find you and let her find you. That's how it happens. Be with people who are trying to do the things that you're trying to do. Any partner that you're going to have, you're going to want them to boost you up. You're going to want them to help elevate you. If you're in a relationship where there's no elevation, you're in the wrong relationship. If you're in a partnership where there's no elevation, you're in the wrong partnership. Yeah, you are. When somebody loves you back, the elevation happens naturally. And dig this, loving you back is not about what they can buy you. Loving you back is not about the car they drive or the car you drive. It's not even about the house. All those things can be a plus, but that's not love. Oh, he bought me a house. He loves me. No, he bought you a house. If he loves you, is he in that house with you? Is he building that house with you? Is he building for a future with you? Oh, she adores me because she bought me a car. No. Mm-mm. The car you drive and the car she might have bought you has nothing to do with it. I bought my husband 2 cars. And listen, if he was alive, I'd buy him 4, 5, 6, and 7. Not because it was a display of love in the sense that it was material, but it was display of love in that he loved cars. And you know what? I loved what he loved. And that was real easy. It was real easy. And so when you love somebody and somebody loves you back, that's just a phenomenal place to be. And I'm going to tell you something, in spite of what you believe, it's out there for you. It is. We just get caught up in all the wrong things. We get caught up in the wrong people. We get caught up in the pop and glitter. The pop and glitter doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. I want to be able to do the things that I want to do because I've managed properly. I didn't always manage my money properly. That's not a secret, and there's no shame. There's no shame in my game. But I learned, and when you learn better, or you know better, as Maya said, you do better. I learned, I know better, I do better. I like nice things. I'm not into fashion. I'm into style. Cause listen, anybody can buy fashion. Style is something that comes from the inside out. And my style is mine. You don't have to like it. When somebody loves you back, give them the best that you got. If you're with somebody and you don't want to be with them, don't be there. If somebody loves you and you don't love them, don't lie. Don't cheat. Don't force it. Because sooner or later, all of the stuff rises to the top. You know, that plastic, synthetic stuff always rises to the top. Always. I don't care how much you weigh it down with cars and jewelry and houses and clothes and trips. You know, anybody who has to display their relationship all over Facebook regularly is trying to tell you something else because your business is your business. What I do and who I do it with is my business. I'm not hiding anything. If I'm out publicly and you run into me, you run into me. If you don't, you don't. But the idea is I'm not hiding and neither will he. But I don't have to advertise what I'm doing on Facebook. Every little bit of my relationship, my business relationships, my love relationships, my fun relationships do not need to be advertised on Facebook. When you got to tell everybody all your business, you're trying to prove something. I don't know what you're trying to prove, but it's obvious that you are. If I have to hear and see whenever I turn on the book, oh, they bought me a pair of shoes. Oh, we're on a trip. Oh, we're here. And it's good to share good things. Just, know what belongs on the book and what doesn't. When somebody loves you back, I don't know any man anywhere who wants all his business on Facebook unless he's fronting. I just don't. Or unless he's building a business. I don't know any woman, I said woman, who wants all of her business on Facebook. I don't know 'em anywhere. And maybe it's my circle. I don't know. My circle's not perfect, but it is certainly amazing. And I'm elevated in it professionally, personally, and at play. I'm elevated in my circles. And when I find that I'm not being elevated, I tighten my circle. So when somebody loves you back, have the strength and courage to love them or leave them alone. If you're in a friends with benefit relationship and that's what you want, have at it. To each his reach. That is not my business, and nor is it anybody else's. I want to thank you for joining me here tonight. I want to thank you for letting me tell you a little bit about love is kind and is patient. And when somebody loves you back, they bring all of that to the table. When somebody loves you back, they bring to the table what they want to eat at the table. What they see is what they want to bring. They want to be the best person they can be in that when they're loving you back. I am a romantic. I love being in love. I love the idea of love. When people are in love, I'm happy, because I know from experience, having had it, that it's one of the best places to be. Hey, listen, you all go ahead and be in one of the best places you can be because there's nothing more comforting than having a friend and a love who's got your back 100%. When somebody loves you back, it's so good loving them. I hope that all of you will find what you need, how you need it, and when you need it. But before you can do any of that, you got to learn to love yourself and you have to learn how to be by yourself. You can't be by yourself. No other person is going to make you happy because you're going to be looking for them to give you what you need to get from the inside out. Work from the inside out. Go get what you need. And those who love me know, baby, I got what you need. And you know you're more than a friend. Hey, have a good evening. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again soon. We're going to be interviewing John Day, and John has some things to tell us next week. So if he is available, and I hope that he is, I hope you'll join us here because John is going to tell us what it takes to make it when you're in an environment that is not necessarily built for you, but works for you. Thank you all. He has written a book. I don't remember the name of it, but I want to call out another book, Different Just Like You by Teska Frisbee. I want to call out Tona Buck Teal, who is writing books. I want to shout out Elise Robinson Carter for doing what she does. Pink Lemonade, phenomenal. Sakina Iman, keep doing what you're doing. Those soul rolls were rolling, baby. They did us well. The Ingram Kingdom Mobile Kitchen is working it. There's enough room out here. There's enough money out here for all of us. I want to shout out Dear Sis Podcast. Go check her out, guys. She's elevating. Help her elevate. Because listen, Nadine's message for you is Dear Sis, you're next. There's no competition. She wants you to win too. I just want to shout these people out. And Bruce Boyd, I'm never going to forget you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to write you a check. Give me a call. I love what you're doing in the community. I love what you're doing with those kids. I have a budget for charity, and I'm going to make sure that, Bruce, I include you in that this year. So just let me know when you're ready to pick up your duckies, okay? Or I can cash app it. We don't have to write checks anymore. But you guys keep doing what you're doing. You're doing phenomenal work. Phenomenal work. If you are working in the community, don't stop now. Give it what you got. When somebody loves you back, return the favor. Good night, y'all. Thank you for joining us. We're here at Coaching You For You. We're on YouTube Live and here at Facebook. I am Coach A. Subscribe, hit the like button, and put our business in the street. Good night.